Welcome to the next video. So today we will learn a new control statement which is known as switch case. Okay. So far we have seen if, then loops like while loop, do while loop, and for loop. So today we'll be learning switch. How to use switch case in C programming language. So we will again, like always, we will try to learn this using a small simple program. What is the different variations and why are we using this? What is the advantage of using a switch? So what we'll do is we'll make up a menu. So you might have seen, if you are in your days programming, computer games which are DOS based. Okay. So basically what they do is a screen will come and they'll ask you to select an option. So nowadays also this most of the video games, this kind of options are there. So we have to make a menu like this. So first, if the user give +1, it is a new game. If it is 2, it's a load game. 3 means settings. 4, 0 means exit. Okay, so this is the menu that we have to prepare, and we have to respond according to the user reaction. Okay, so first thing that we have to make is we have to store the user response in a variable. So user response, the expected user responses are 1, 2, 3, or 0, right? So they are integers. So I'll take int, let's say option, right? Or let's say option opt. Printf, please select your option /n. So 1 is for new game /n, 2 is for load game, so previously saved game /n, 3 is for settings, so new line, 0 is for exit. Right. So this is what should be displaying, and we have to, the response we have to store into integer. So integer means %d we have to use. We have to store to opt. Okay. So now generally we have to check what is a user given input. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 0? Okay. So you can use a if statement, but instead of if, what we are going to use here is switch. So switch, how does it work? So we have to, syntax is like this: switch in bracket the variable which we are going to check. Okay. So if opt equal to 1, then we have to do this. Is equal to 2 means you have to do this. Instead of that, switch opt. Okay, opt is a variable, right? What are the possibilities? Case, all the possibilities should come in case. Case 1, semicolon. So case 1 means you have to print if user is inputting 1, it's case 1. 1 is the input. You have to make new game loading. So this was just for fun. Then you have to use a break statement. Now why we are using break statement, we will tell. 2 means case 2, the user is inputting 2, then printf loading existing game, right? Break. Case 3. Case 3 is printf settings, loading settings. Okay. Loading settings. Break. Now case 0, if 0 is the case, printf . right? Break. Now default. So if user gives any other option, so let's say invalid selection. Okay. So this much we have to keep in a bracket. Right. So I hope this is, I think everyone can see this. Okay. So this is magnifier so that code is visible to. So basically what happens is we are asking user to select options 1, 2, 3, 4. Case 1 is new game, 2 is loading existing game, 3 is, so basically it is checking what is the user given option. If the option which the user given is 1, this line will be printing. It will go to this line. Okay. If it is 2, it will go to this line. If it is 3, it will go to this line. If it is 4, it will go to this line. And if it is any other option other than 1, sorry, if it is 0, it will go to this line. Print of exiting. Okay. If it is any other line, any other input other than 1, 2, 3, or 0, it will print it's an invalid selection. Right. So we'll just run this. Errors. Okay. So please select your option. So spelling we'll see. New game, load game, settings 0. So I'll take 3. 3. Loading settings. So 3 is loading settings, right? So we'll run again. Let's say I'll select 0. Exiting. So 0 is this. It is running exiting. So let's say I'll take an invalid option 5. Invalid selection. Okay. So what is happening is it is checking the value in OPT. If the value is 1, it is going to this line. If it is 2, it will go into this line. If it is 3, it is going to this line, and if it is 0, it will go to in this line. If it is any other option than what is stated here, it will go to default. Okay. And why do we use a break statement? Now, the reason for using break statement is, let's say, remove the break statement. This break statement, this, and this. Okay, all break statement they have commented. Now let's say what happens if I press 1. I'll select 1. Now what has happened? New game loading existing settings, loading settings, existing invalid, exiting invalid. So all the output has come, because what happens is in a switch, what happens is you'll check for the value. So I have given 1 as value. Since it is 1, it will go to line number 20. Then from line number 20, it will just keep on executing all the lines. So that is why we are getting all this output when I type 1. If I type 2, I'll get all these output. If I type 3, I will get this output, and this output. Okay, these 3 outputs I will get it. So break is basically it is breaking after case 1 printing this. You have to break out of this switch. You have to come out. So that is why break is very important. And the last line, if you see this option, I have not given break because after this anyway it is getting out of switch, right? So basically it is directing to a particular line. From that line the code will continue executing. To break that, after certain execution you have to break the line, otherwise it will execute everything. So break statement is very important for in case of switch. So I hope this is clear to you. Try to make your own programs and see how it works. So we'll see in the next video.